two-tongue weight from my hairline to my backbone, and it's dragging me around that I don't listen. All your critics already mind your own business. That's right. And run red lights. Now watch me fly. Got an angel to my left, devil to my right. We're going down. Hit the road, Jack. Won't come back, no. You can tie me. With the devil in my hand, now here's to the cheaters. Hey, 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 all your critics on lane. This one's on me, hey. Oh yeah, that's right. Got an angel to my left, down to my right. We're going down. Little white light, I got these ties. Those who survive know the one more time. Forth and back, just like that. What comes around goes around, my man. Say hey, hey, say hey, hey. Forth and back, and just like that, you're going down for heaven's gate. I gotta tell it to my right, we're going down. Going up, up, don't look down. No gravity when you're with me. Light years from home till I found you. A galaxy in front of me, going up, up, up. Don't look down. I travel a million miles for you. Going up, up, don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down. No gravity when you're with me. Light years from home till I found you. A
out of and hitting that like button. I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome, everyone, to Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dog. My name is Lane, and I will be your host this evening as we dive right into the crypto market. Take a look at Bitcoin, take a look at the altcoins, trying to find some nice little setups. Some that are getting ready to pop off that just haven't done it quite yet. Ones that are getting ready to make those big moves. That's what we're trying to find tonight. Some of the hot trading coins. Up here, up and to the right, is a magic word. Dog. If you type in D-A-W-G, dog, into the promo code section of Tangem.com, it will give you 10% off of the new Tangem wallets. You can get one of your very own there. Let's run now over to Crypto Bubbles. Take a look on the daily here just to see what's going on with the top 100. Looks like, fairly nice day, right? Not bad. I see Solana's making some big gains. Solana's being a big boy coin right now. I got my big boy pants on today. Casper's getting a little bit of a drawback. Man, make me feel sad. Perhaps we should just come right over here. Let's check out the gainers and the losers. Now the top 1,000. Let's see this. Here's Gito. I think Strega just mentioned that. Was it just released on Coinbase and what they take it? We'll take a look at that. Marinade has been popping off 160% in the last 24 hours. Remember this one, MNDE? We looked at that quite a few times. I've not been in that since KuCoin. I had to leave there, but man, I remember that one. Nice to see that it's doing well. Let's take this over to the top 300. Bonk is still hanging out there. Shadow, Optimism, Bone. Oh, up 25%. Is Haven in the house? Haven will be very happy. Oh, we got Strega here. We got Grimmer. How's it going, Grimmer? Strega says, yeah, so marinade too early. I can relate. I had to switch a whole lot of stuff around. Tis okay, the ones that we're in, they will pop off too. Some of the losers has been already slapped all the way back down to $48. Didn't you reach $100? Am I not mistaken? Now you're down to 48. Now I find that to be very interesting. DeFi chain is down. Ape NFTs, Terra Luna Classic, Caspa, IOTX, a lot of the good ones, Stacks even, are down. Of course, Tax is just hanging at 98 cents. That's pretty good. It was hanging around 60 cents for the longest, right? So there may be some discounts for some tokens that maybe you want to add to your bags. I'm eyeballing Ordi even at that high $48 price. But after seeing what it can do and what it might do in the future, yeah, I'll nibble at you when you come down, Ordi. So we'll take a quick look here at Bitcoin as we usually do. Looking at the daily here. Nothing to write home about. 4 hours just got us going a little bit sideways. Of course, we're just now into this candle at the moment. Been coming down just a little bit today. I mean, we got up to what, about 44,500 almost, and now we've come down a little bit. Now, I was first looking at that. Where did you go, baby? I was looking at that as being more into a range up here, but we definitely came down and made a new area. A range somewhere around 43,000, right in that area, on up to 44.5. Seems to be the current range that we're in right now, and on the 4 hour prices in between the 9 moving average at the top and the 21 underneath here at the bottom. Now, if we can stay above the 21, that would be awesome. We might get a bounce back above the 9, and we'll just be rocking and rolling further on, and we can treat this little guy as a flag, possibly a bull flag or pennant. It could be. It could be. It also could not be. We just have to wait and see. But you might be looking at some nice moves here. That one's not the most impressive. We're looking at about 46,000 there. Let's throw in them crazy ones. Throw in them crazy ones. Throw in a crazy move. We're going to $50,873. Maybe. Things like that, I always wonder, well, why don't we just zoom out and look at the big picture where we came from? Doesn't that tell us where we're going? I would much rather trust that measure move as saying that boom shaka laka boom shaka bang, that's going to take us up here to 46,000. This is where I'm looking for. 46,000 out of Bitcoin. Not quite made it there yet, but and I'm sure it can do a lot more. This break to the upside on Bitcoin out of this technically a bearish pattern. Very, very good sign for Bitcoin. In my personal opinion, anyway. This is what I think, but I'm just a dude on the internet. Whatsoever says, can you please chart time? Chronotech time. Currently coming in at $19.83. What's so fascinating about this particular coin and what I like it, one of the things that won me over was the 710,000 total supply. And all of those are out in circulation right now, meaning there's nothing to rain down on your heads, to be sold out, you know, unlocked and just unleashed to inflate the price or anything. So I like that. Also, what I like and find impressive, that has extremely low market cap right now, $14 million. Now, Chronotech, if you do your homework, it's kind of a HR play, a human resources play for Web3, for businesses using blockchain and going down that avenue. It's a very interesting project, maybe a little bit early before its time, but that time will be coming. And they seem to be a front runner. What I find also interesting about Chronotech is that 2 years ago, it also reached $569. Did that wake you up? If it did it once, it might very well do it again, and it might be pretty easy for it to do it since it only has 14 million market cap. Easy to add a zero to that, bringing this to $190. What if it added 2 zeros to that? My. Could you? Would you? Would you please? I like that. So the ideas of Chrono being a nice long-term play that might actually have a nice use case. If you do take a look at their website over there, Blockchain HR Software Solutions, using blockchain to streamline global access to work and payments. And they divide this up into like 3 sections, I think. You can stake your time tokens and earn rewards. That's also cool. But they have like a labor X, a time X. It is a platform that contains both centralized and decentralized technologies, time speed. Most of this stuff is for business, and then payment X. So payment, time, and labor. Just doing some solutions. And they say if you want to make a lot of money, you solve problems, and they're up and running. I kind of like it. I think it's got a promising future, and that's why I am in time. So when we take a look over here at time, zooming out on the daily for time. Now, the biggest thing that I'm going to point out that I do like about time is that we recently got the 50 crossing the 100 moving average right there. That is straight up, no way around it. That is your buy signal for the daily. That is your official, let's go, we're getting bullish now. Let's do this. There's also a few things on here that, man, I don't like at all. I do not like in the least little bit the fact that price broke below this trend line that has been holding for a while now, since early November. Been holding this for a month. Brought us up to highs of as much as $34, but now we broke that. So now we gotta contend with this little guy figuring out, well, just how far down are you coming? And I dare to say that we'll probably be down around, and I hate to say right now, around the $18 area. We're probably getting a nice little pullback. Going to at least test this 50 moving average, which has just crossed the 200 and may touch the 200 itself. And that would be about $17.46. So for anyone looking to get some juicy buys, add to your bags on time, my personal opinion, I think that that would be a nice, wonderful little juicy area right there. Now, what else might we look at to kind of predict some juicy areas that it may come to? Well, according to our Fibonacci, we've already lost some key areas here, so now we are headed down to $18.62 at the 786 Fibonacci area. There is also a possibility that we could touch down at 1662. I know you don't want to hear that. I don't either, but we just have to discuss it. Doesn't mean it's going to, but hey, this is a great possible buy zone to make plans to add this. Just on the possibilities that this goes from $16 on up to $500 again. So, as usual, when things start looking really good in this market for some of these coins, some that just have not found their rhythm as of yet, you just kind of have to step back and you let them breathe a little bit. And eventually they will catch up with the program here. But things are looking nice overall on the daily. Just checking here on the 3-day. I like what I'm seeing here. This was some of the resistance we had at that 100 moving average. But I do want to draw your attention to this, how we are going right into the middle of this cloud. Got this little sliver of green over here on the Ichimoku. That's usually a good sign that, in a nutshell, that we're doing okay. We're going to get spit out on the other side of this cloud right here above the green and start making our way up toward $37, $38, and $40 short term. And it should be not too difficult to say, about $50 coming, rather quickly after we just kind of get past this $22, $21 area. We can start making our way up more for time. So we were going to take a look at this new one called Jito, right? So on Coinbase, let's see what we got going on with Jito. Mojito Jito. The mojito. You like mojitos? You like to do the tango? JTO is the ticker. Is $2.93. There are 1 billion total supply doable. 150 million of these available in circulating supply right now, and that's what's kind of putting a little price pressure on here. Market cap is up. Now that's 338, so they can grow. They can grow a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it's already grown in my personal opinion. Let's see what we got going on here. Looks like this is on Solana. It's got a Solana contract address right there. All-time high was about 12 hours ago. It reached $6. You got to be freaking kidding me. All-time low was about 12 hours ago. It was $1.47. How now, brown cow? What's happening with you? Did you just start your life today? So, red flags when you got that big of a market cap already for a brand new project. If it's brand new, I don't know. Jito is MEV powered staking rewards. Okay, cool. You can make me some money. We always like that. Jito has a great approach to maximize the benefits of MEV to the network while minimizing its negative externalities, says Anatoly Yakovenko. Oh, I just butchered your name, my man. Yakovenko. Anatoly Yakovenko. Okay, so it's some kind of staking platform, right? With a 1 billion maximum supply of tons. Deposit SOL into the pool and receive Jito SOL. The Jito SOL stake pool delegates your SOL to MEV enabled validators. Those validators auction off block space and receive MEV rewards. These MEV rewards are distributed to the stake pool as extra APY. Your Jito SOL accrues MEV rewards in addition to the staker rewards. Earn boosted rewards now. Okay. And the Jito airdrop is now live. Want to know if you're eligible? Connect your wallet. So Jito token is the governance token for the Jito network, designed to decentralize decision making within the ecosystem, allows community members to participate in blah blah blah, blah nerd speak. Let's just be real about all this. We don't care about that. We don't. And probably the team doesn't care all too much about it either. It's a way to make some money and people are going to go for it. $2.93 is what this is going for right now. To me, I see some red flags personally. As in money grab. It's a governance token, people. That's all it is. But hey, that doesn't mean that there cannot be a narrative that drives price up and therefore makes it show up on the charts. And that's what we're about right here. It does not matter what my bias might be. What matters is what this chart says right here. This chart says that Jito just keeps going up, and this is on the 1 hour over here on Coinbase, where I think it was just freshly listed, right? So the lowest that we see it was about 163, and sure enough, it wasn't lying at all. It's being honest. This is truthful angel right there telling us that right there $3.28 was the top. So we just lost the 236 Fibonacci area, quite honestly. See, we wicked down here just below the 382. Yeah, tricky. There's just not enough information here, really, to get a good read. Right now, we just got to do a little guesstimation and just kind of assume that maybe this area right here might be touched again. There's no guarantees for that. Have a broken trend line right there. Got a little bit of a measure move saying that 233 may come into order there. Let's just go ahead and mark that and see how that plays out. Like I said, there's very little to go on right here other than some of just the basics. Jito. Oh, you got your Cheetos in my Fritos, man. Get your Cheetos out of my Fritos. But it's like chocolate and peanut butter. Hey man, this ain't no Reese's ad, man. Get your Cheetos out of my freaking Fritos, man. I'll throw up on you, dog. So here's one that we looked at before. I think it's mostly on what? Uniswap? OLOS. Auto no loss. Okay, there's some B3. Tokenomics is, or Tokenmetrics is really looking at this one, and they usually do pretty good with their picks here. Now, this is the daily. And I can't remember exactly when I started looking at it, but it's been, you know, within the past 2 weeks, so it would have had to have been around $2 or something. Currently it's at 572. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And it's still looking strong here on the 2 hour. Doing a little bit of a parabolic move. Let's take a look at this one. So if it's only on DeFi right now, it could get listed somewhere. And that, oh, I don't like the maximum supply being affinity. Screw that, man. Come on. Got to do better. 51 million, almost 52 million in circulating supply. Total supply, it tells us, is 536 million, half a billion. We're sitting there at a $300,000 market cap, which is, for crypto, is not huge. It's nice, it's good, but for getting it at the bottom, yeah, it's not really the bottom. All-time high for this coin was almost $6, and that was about 11 hours ago. Oh, talk about buying the tops, baby. There might be a trader coin here, but it's definitely not one that we want to play to hold on to. It's kind of risky to buy those toppy tops. Let's see what we got here. Do we have more information there? This goes all the way back to August, July. I mean, she is topped. I think we're only seeing this little small section over here. Maybe she has some more legs. It looks like she does on the 2 hour. 1 hour looks like she wants to go up. She might have another move out of her. Still get up higher, maybe $7, but gosh darn it. I am not declaring that this one will play out at all, but a possibility. This guy reaching about $8. I'm not a big fan of it personally myself, though. Do you degens remember Bob? Do you remember Bob Token? Bob has 690 billion maximum supply and everything's out there. Market cap on Bob is a mere $6 million right now. Some of you degens saying that's too high, man. I'll only buy it if it's under a million or less. I'm just playing. All-time high 7 months ago. We're down 95%. All-time high for Bob was 0.0000218. We're at 0.000000909. For the love of God, we're looking at a meme coin called Bob. Because Bob could change our lives. Does that just not sound wrong in so many ways? But look what Bob be doing. Bob be doing something, and Bob be doing something before. Bob just made humongous gains right there. He just 2x'd over this past week. So Bob got it going on right now. Now Bob makes his beautiful Canadian hockey stick. The meme coin that just takes skydiving to a whole new level. We got to see Bob get up to this. Oh my gosh, there's so many zeros in this thing. Listen, right now we're sitting at 91.57. Let's just stick with that. There's like 5 zeros in front of it, and then a decimal. We got to get above 23.157. So that's like that's our 2x goal there. That must be had for Bob. But my goodness, what if she makes the comeback like that? That's some crazy gains. That's a 227% to get there. Again, I will say this little list that we're going over right now is from Token Metrics, but you gotta give him credit. Bob has been cooking here on the daily. Now, I think personally that Bob is in danger of getting to its high territory right there. Getting to a resistance line, a resistance area. Ooh, look at that nice little lineup with our angle. So that kind of confirms that, yeah, this is a top area right here. And we can expect to get rejected there. There's a 200 moving average there as well. So do expect it to come back down. And I would say probably come right back down to this area. 67. And then try to bounce from there to go higher. All right, so I am just not impressed. We're going to look at one more that was Token Metrics, and that is VidT. VidT over here on Binance on the daily. All right, I got to say this one's got something going for it. We do have the 50 crossing the 200 moving average, and it's above the 9 moving average on the daily. So far what I see I like, it is starting to make some higher highs, and I definitely see us headed to about 3 cents. We're at 2.5 cents right now. So okay, there had to be one in there that was right. Question is, how are we going to look at this? So many ways. We're going to go with this one right here. That swing high to this swing low, that is for this leg, so you can't really go wrong measuring what you're actually supposed to measure there. So the 236 level is what we got to get above, what we just talked about on the last one and several when I use the Fibonacci's here. Got to get above that if we're going to see any hope of more upward action. I know that sounds silly or easy, doesn't it? But if we keep getting rejected there, we're likely to trade in a range, and we don't want to range out. We want to see something pop off. So that's why we want to see it get above that 236 area. And once we do get above that, well, automatically I'm going to shoot for the 618 and the 786, because that's just what it does. It goes there. No, for real. I mean, check it out. I ain't lying to you. That's just what it does. It is that simple, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to have a complicated strategy to have a good strategy. You can make trading and TA just as complicated or as simple as you want. I prefer to keep it, kind of on the easy side and not want to have to blow up my head every time I look at the chart or want to try to make a trade. Who wants to do that? Who wants to sit here for 1 hour to try to get a trade set up to figure out what's going on in the market over one coin when you can just do it the easy way? Pattern wise, I mean, we're working on the double bottom scenario right here, right? So this little butt cheek, which, we're kind of filling out right now, and that can take a while. And eventually that's going to get us up to this butt crack area right here, to the butt crack line. I call it the plumber's line. We can draw as a horizontal line right there. We can take a measured move there, and we can get a basic expectation of where we can expect price to go once we clear this butt crack area. And that would be almost at 11 cents. Now, currently we are at 2.5 cents. Now, if you're patient enough to ride VidT out, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, fast move or whatever. It may range, you know, we still got some obstacles to go, but the signs are there on the daily for, hey, things are about to change for VidT. Could be looking at 358%. Dang well knowing this one's going to take months to play out. Just letting you see that to go up that high. However, just to get it to the target that we mentioned earlier, from where we are up here to that Fibonacci area, that's 80%. Now, that's not bad. That's 43 cents, and that can happen just over a period of, I don't know, a few weeks. So VidT, that one kind of worked out okay. Here is one that was on their list and is also on my list, and we have looked at this one before, but it's worth looking at again. This one is Opulus. This one is over on, it's on the Algorand chain. I know it's kind of weird, right? But a lot of people like Algorand. There's a lot of Algorand maxis out there, it seems, or maybe if not maxis, good Lord, they're really sold on Algorand. I try not to marry my coins. Currently, Opulus, we put it into a trade setup for this flag pattern, having it going up to our measure move, and so far it is working out beautifully, being up how much? About 50%, working on getting that 80% return on the investment right there. I'm gonna have to move this little guy out of the way. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a trade setup by the breakout. But she did go up. She's above the 200 moving average, had a cross of the 50 over the 200, the daily buy signal right there, the golden cross. Ooh, she got that in my juicy buy box. Buys it. Yeah, when it was down at a nickel, 4.5 cents, and now it's at 14 cents. I will not lie, I have been in this one for a while, and man, you know, she's been a slow mover, but she can get up there. She can get up there, babies. I think this one's got a lot of potential. It is a music NFT play. OPUL, 14.1 cents. Total supply is 500 million. I know that's a lot. Half of that is in circulating supply right now. Oh, maximum supply is dash, so may have to do some homework. See if there's how that's exactly spelled out. $38 million market cap, still nice and low. Still low at 14 cents. You're still like freaking crazy early, because this can go to $1.40 fairly easy, adding the zeros. No big deal for any coin pretty much right now in the market. You can almost add a zero to it. I mean, most of them. We like the ones that add a couple of zeros, though. Hard to find those, but they are out there. Opulus is on KuCoin, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, Gate.io, HTX, Mexi. Now I've got this, and I've got this one over on their Opulus thing. I mean, it's kind of an interesting class. I was trying to get here to get a description. Let you see what it does, but are they not? There's no description here about Opulus. Opulus is the first peer-to-peer decentralized finance platform backed by real-world assets. Now that sounds very ambiguous, but what is it's like musical NFTs, and from what I can see, artists, when they need loans, they can actually contract out their royalties for this music. So you're giving out loans in Opulus or whatever. You're getting paid for the royalties that you're earning. they're putting up for collateral. It's kind of a really interesting concept. Very cool, but you know, a lot of things going on over there, and I can't ever catch anything because they're always sold out or completed every time I get over here. But they're trying to raise, like, you know, $10,000, $5,000, $15,000, whatever. So it's just very interesting. But what I'm seeing on this is kind of like, didn't mean to yawn in your face like that. Excuse, did I get something on you? Sorry. Opulus. She looks like she's gonna fill out that pattern really nice. There is one price prediction that this coin could go to $82. Just throwing it out there. Not mine, but I'm not going to argue against it. I'm all for it. I'm like, yeah, baby. So when you look at the big picture of things, I'm on the daily chart here. We could be on the weekly product, but we're at the bottom territories, right? Oh, this is accumulation zone, all this right through here. So $38 million market cap. And I'm not trying to sell this. I'm just, you know, whether you're looking at this for this coin or whatever coin, these are some interesting things to look at. If you're at the bottom in a low market cap, it's a good chance. So price eventually making its way up, and it's just now starting. We're getting above the 200 daily moving average. Things are starting to turn around. We're going to end up making a double bottom scenario like this right here, right? And again, we're going to have a measured move from that neckline. And that takes us up to a 0.5 Fibonacci level. There's a little confluence. I get more and more things that point at the same targets, then they're more likely to actually hit. That's about 55, 56 cents. When you really, really zoom out, man, oh man, this one can do some damage once she gets going, because it was just straight up from $1.30 to $4. A little bit pull back, then straight up to $7. And there's a 236. What is that? $1.91. That's my main big target for Opulus right now is that one right there, $1.96. And man, that's pretty impressive. 14 cents to $1.91 as our, that's our first step. That is 1,400% from where we are right now. So when you zoom out, there is so much room for this one, in my personal opinion, for this one to grow, and that's why I like it. Why I'm in it. And just because I'm in it doesn't mean you have to be in it. But if this little booger can get up to $82, I don't want to miss out on it. So I got me some, and I just got it up there staking and stuff. Staking rewards suck, by the way. It's not very much, but at least it's doing something for me. Opulus, I kinda likes it. Let's come over here. See what's going on in the chats, guys. Strickers is married to the charts here. Q&T 2K it. Dang, road dog, this is a family channel. Moonlight Supernova says, I'm almost married to Opulus, been holding for a long time. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know, I've been holding for a long time too, but She's finally making some nice numbers now. Thank goodness. Love to see this thing make $80. Again, that's not my prediction, but I like it. I like the sound of it. Let's take a look at QNT. Are you still staying around? You didn't drop back down, did you? So we're about $109 right now. Still got this. Okay, nice. That candle bottom right there, that candle close right there, right above that trend line. Nice little retest there. So expect some more upside. I'm looking for 118 and up to 132 out of QNT. And eventually up to 173. That's really, I mean, if you're going to hang in on this one, you might as well. She is just a slow mover, man. She is a turtle. This one time, and you know, OPUL, she's been a slow mover, but at least she's had some fluctuation more. So I don't know. Some of the laggards, but I'll tell you this: once you get tired of them, and you're like, I'm so done with you. I'm so done. I'm just going to sell you now. I'm going to do something. Move into something faster. As soon as you do, that's when they pop. Every freaking time. Every time. So just sell half. It's the only way I found to get around it when I don't. And sure enough, what I sell starts taking off. All right, so Rabbit X gaining lots of popularity. It is also a token metrics pick. See, we had a trade set up that got bumped up there not once but twice to hit our target area. What is that? About a little under 18 cents. 58% gains there. Nice. Well, that happened kind of quick, man. I actually picked up a little bag of this. So basically what I see is mostly we're in a channel just making a series of higher highs and higher lows, and we'll keep doing that until we don't. Hard to get a good read on where I've been yawning. So I'd like to put this back to the candle bodies. Sometimes I'll go to the wicks, but they're kind of hard to read, a lot of noise there. So going to the candle bodies gives you a pretty solid read. Now the general idea with this is if it breaks to the upside, we would take the width of that, and that would give us a general idea of a measured movement where it can go at 21 cents. Although, if there's more to this than meets the eye, that could be extended and go a lot higher. But that's just the beginning of it, because if it were to break to the upside of this bearish pattern, because it should do this is what you normally see out of this, right? But at this stage in the market, we're doing bearish patterns and breaking to the upside of them and going parabolic. And that would be cool to see on any coin. Rabbit X or otherwise, we walk that parabolic movement, and Ichimoku Cloud says, baby, I got something for you coming here in just a few days. I see a big move that could be possibly brewing for Rabbit X. Go figure. Double checking some of these things here. I think we're going to see it. I do. I think we're going to see her try to make a run up there, and she won't stop at 21.6 cents. I mean, you can play that, but what kind of move is that? 25% move? Nah, baby, she's got something. She's got some bigger plans here. Oh, you saw about 37 or 38 cents out of this guy. right around 30 cents, 29, 30 cents could come into play there too. These are all some 618 Fibonacci variants that we can use to help us kind of speculate where price can go. There's one that lines up with our target that we had earlier, 21. It's at 22.3. Also, that possible measurement or guesstimation. So we got a little bit of confluence for that area as well. So a few target ideas that we could be headed up for. Now, I kind of like those ideas. So if we see an upward breakout bullishly where we go up and we retest this area, and then we definitely are breaking out of this. This area about 29.7, 29.8. Pretty nice for Rabbit X for take profit. That's a 71% possible ROI right there. Just buying the breakout to the upside on that. So in other words, ladies and gentlemen, if we do come up and get a retest from there, break to the upside, I would be seeing this as being a very good target to go for at 29 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now 11:52. I appreciate you so much for being with me tonight. And if you could please.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
If you could hit that like button for me, help this channel and this show to reach out to more people. It is a little late at night. We do miss a big part of the audience, but gosh darn it, I just like this time of night and kind of gravitate toward it. Come on here and try to find a few altcoin trade setups and spend some time with the fine folks like you. I do appreciate you for spending your evening with me tonight, and I will be back tomorrow night, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, hopefully, with some brand new alt picks, and we'll take a look. And I will have a new list of some more likely poppable coins. Good night, everybody. Appreciate you.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze every word that comes out is a lie. Make it look like it's so ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Fade out of the ground, you ain't no one. You was star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was part your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Show you like my vibe, pass my candy on my wrist. Bad habits, little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head, come and play with me. Freaky dog. Got a whole lot of love for my dog.
Good afternoon, everyone. Captain Lane speaking, and wishing you a safe travels to your crypto destination. For those of you traveling with mice, please securely position your cursor over the like button below and right-click with your favorite finger. For those with touchscreen devices, we ask that you gently press the thumbs up near the bottom of your screen. Thank you for choosing Road Dog Crypto. Please trade wisely and enjoy the rest of your video.
Is that you,